Have you ever wondered what happens after we die? What if heaven wasn't just a paradise, but a place where we finally realize our life's purpose? Well, this book offers a unique perspective that in heaven, we meet 5 people who help us see the impact we had on others. Assalamualaikum and hi! My name is FARINA binti AZLAN from SMK Datuk Penggawa Barat, JEA 6006. And today, I'm excited to share my thoughts on The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, a novel written by Mitch Albom. It has 196 pages and was published in 2003 by Hyperion. It became #1 New York Times bestseller and was translated into more than 35 languages. This is a story about a man named Eddie, and it begins at the end, with Eddie dying in the sun. It might seem strange to start a story with an ending, but all endings are also beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. On his 83rd birthday, Eddie dies in a tragic accident while trying to save a little girl from a falling ride. When he wakes up, he finds himself in heaven. Not the kind with angels and clouds, but a place where he meets 5 people who played significant roles in his life. Each of these 5 people teaches Eddie a lesson. First, we have the Blue Man, a stranger whose death Eddie accidentally caused as a child. He teaches Eddie that all lives are connected and that even small actions can have big consequences. Second, the Captain, his commander from the war, who teaches him the value of sacrifice. He reveals that Eddie unknowingly suffered an injury that saved his life. Third, Ruby, a woman Eddie never met in life, but who teaches him to let go of his anger and forgive his father. Fourth, Margaret, Eddie's late wife, who reminds him that love never dies, even after death. And lastly, we have Tala, a young girl from the war who reveals Eddie's true purpose. He was meant to save lives at Ruby Pier, protecting children just like her. In my opinion, Mitch Albom's writing style is simple yet powerful. The book is easy to read, yet it leaves a lasting impact. The words in this book are not difficult for beginner readers. Hence, it would ease the reading experience and make the reading experience more enjoyable for the readers. However, some readers might find the plot predictable and repetitive at times. But despite this, the lessons in the book are what truly matter. What can I relate this story to in my life? Well, there are times when we might feel like what we do doesn't matter, whether it's studying for exams, helping a friend, or even just being kind to someone. But this story teaches us that every action, no matter how small, can impact others in ways we may never realize. Maybe talking to an elderly woman in the checkout line at the grocery store or smiling at a stranger. And just like Eddie, we should never underestimate our own purpose in life. Through these encounters, Eddie realizes that his life was not meaningless, but rather filled with unseen purpose and impact. This novel is deeply emotional and thought-provoking. It makes us question our own lives, how our actions, whether big or small, could affect others. One of the book's strongest themes is interconnectedness. It shows us that even a small decision, like running into the street or even going to war, can shape the lives of people we may never meet. Another powerful theme is sacrifice. As the Captain teaches Eddie that sometimes we must lose something for the greater good. This book is written so beautifully that it changed the way I see the world at the age of 15. I highly recommend this book to anyone who enjoys heartfelt, meaningful stories that make you reflect on life and the people around you. A quote from the book that deeply resonates with me is, "No life is a waste. The only time we waste is the time we spend thinking we are alone." This reminds us that our lives are connected in ways we may never realize. So, as we go through life, let's remember that our actions, kindness, and sacrifices matter more than we think. That's all from me. Thank you.